You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature.
Folks, it is long overdue, but it has finally happened. Destiny has been demonetized on YouTube for his, quite frankly, disgusting comments here as of recently concerning Charlie Kirk's assassination. As we can see here from this post, liberal streamer Destiny, who recently refused to disavow the politically motivated assassination of Charlie Kirk, has been demonetized on YouTube. And if you ask me, it is long overdue because Destiny has been essentially pushing a lot of this vile rhetoric, this hateful behavior, this hateful ideology, all of this wokeness for years now. And he has gotten away with so much. I think he is banned on Twitch, correct me if I'm wrong, but now finally he's also going to be losing money from YouTube because now people are seeing the tide turn. Because after Charlie Kirk's assassination, everyone finally got to see en masse on TikTok, on Instagram, all over, the true face, the real feelings of so many of these people on the hard left about what they really think of conservatives, how they really view just normal, average, everyday, conservatives, Republicans walking around, and really all of this brainwashing from the liberal media, pushing people to think that those same people are Nazis and fascists and racists and transphobes and all of these horrible things really has radicalized people to the point that now, even after someone like Charlie Kirk, who championed debate and open discussion, loses his life, you get to see how they really feel about it, and they are glad he is gone, which means if they are happy that Charlie Kirk had his life lost, what does that mean for the rest of the millions and millions of normal Americans who were just like him? I mean, the implications of that are far-reaching and extremely dangerous. But now that we see the reaction from all of these companies, firing these people en masse, it is high time that Destiny also lose his job just the same. And over on Twitter, Elon Musk calls for streamer Destiny to be thrown in prison for inciting murder following the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The comment comes after Destiny said, quote, "You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events." Quote, "Incitement to murder and domestic terrorism is a felony crime. For that, he should go to prison," Musk said. Yeah, it is crazy, folks. Let's jump in and let's check this out.
Shout the crime statistics?
Not exactly like...
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear. Like, I don't know. It's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing.
Folks, think about how insane that is. Conservatives, normal everyday people, need to be afraid of losing their lives from someone else, i.e. an attacker, in order for them to tell their leaders to turn down their rhetoric. Not the ones who incited the person to make all of those conservatives afraid, not the one shooting at them, not the one threatening their lives. No, they're okay. They're fine. They can say whatever they want, but it's conservatives. It's the right that needs to change their behavior and what they say. Like, these people are absolutely out of their effing minds. They project everything, all of the evil that they really are onto everyone else, and they refuse. They're like modern women. Accountability is just full-on kryptonite. They cannot take any ounce of it. And yeah, this comment, I mean, quite frankly, yeah, that I take that as a threat. I take that as a threat. Let me know what you think down in the comments, but I don't know how you could not take that as a threat. And how is that not even more incendiary comments fueling all of this? We need to be afraid for what? We don't think anyone needs to be afraid. Only the woke left feels that the other side or everyone needs to be afraid. If anything, these people are the ones, now that they've shown how twisted they are, they're the ones who need to feel afraid as they are losing their jobs and being demonetized and everything else, because these people are really the crazy ones.
Playing video games, okay? I'm done today. I don't give a fuck. God, it's going to be so fucking gay if I get killed in the next fucking 2 months of shit I'm doing. Well, the cuck shit out here. Please don't anybody make any actual fucking, the most cucked, weak-ass, fucking bullshit-ass speeches on my side. God, if it happens, holy shit, I'm going to make a death note before I go out to go live and not... God, it's so cucked.
And isn't it weird that Destiny keeps complaining about all these cucks on his side, and yet Destiny actually is a cuck? Like, Destiny is a real-life cuck. This has already been outed before. And again, just like the woke left does, they project everything that they are onto everyone else. It's just hilarious.
It's so optics cucked.
Cox has made it clear that their investigation has now established that he had been radicalized by a leftist ideology, which drove him to do this. That's just
I'm sorry, excuse me, when?
Yesterday, he said that.
No. When was he radicalized? In the 6 months that he did remote college? Not
I don't know when he was radicalized, but I do know.
What you just said
I do
is not
know
true.
the very reasonable sounding governor of Utah has made it clear that the
he hasn't made it
you may
clear.
not want
He
to
said
hear
this is
this.
an ongoing investigation.
You may not want to hear it,
Destiny.
Destiny. But the reality is, the investigators, according to the governor of Utah, have established that he was radicalized to a leftist ideology that drove him to murder Charlie Kirk. Now, let me just ask you.
That's just not true.
Let me just ask
There's
you.
no way to deal with it. You're living in a
accusing the
delusional
governor
fantasy.
of lying.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative. But
Sure.
if it turns out to have been somebody with a leftist ideology who wanted to shut up Charlie Kirk, would you condemn that?
I won't condemn anything until the president of the United States can go on air and say, all of us need to calm down.
So you won't condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk until Donald Trump says something.
I'm a YouTuber. Leftists and Democrats have been condemning and turning down the temperature, condemning violence, turning down the temperature for a decade. Donald Trump...
And that right there, folks, that is an absolute lie. We have seen Maxine Waters. We have seen representatives. We've seen Jasmine Crockett. We've seen Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi. We've seen representatives all across the left. We've seen the liberal media, MSNBC, CNN, all of these pundits, all over fuel this thing for years and years and years. The hate, the rhetoric, making it feel like it's okay to be threatening, intimidating, and violent to Republicans. Maxine Waters openly said that you should make them be afraid to be out in public. I mean, but they're the ones calming it down. That is absolute BS.
Can't go on TV and say all of us need to calm down.
Right.
Can you tell me why he cannot?
Why
tell
would you
his
expect
side
anybody,
to calm down?
Destiny?
You can't answer that. Can you answer that question? Why can't
can
Trump
you
go on
answer
TV
this
and say,
question?
all of us should be less violent?
Why do you
can't
think
Trump say that?
Why do you
Why
think
is your behavior
I feel
contingent
like
on Donald
I'm
Trump?
insane right now.
Why do you
is
think?
your
No, let me
behavior
ask a
contingent
question.
on Donald Trump?
Let me
Why
ask
is
a
that?
question.
Because he's the president of the United States of America and the leader of the opposing
Destiny.
political party.
Let me
You
just.
have a huge audience of young men who
I'm a
listen to
YouTuber
everything you have to
who
say.
has more
So
young
when
men
you,
following
it
him.
doesn't matter.
Who
You
has
have a
more young-
huge
it doesn't
audience,
matter.
and because
This
of
is
the fact that
world
you have a
I'm
huge
living in,
audience,
and
you
your
have
brain
a
has been
responsibility
broken by
to
online
not
rhetoric.
turn. No,
And
it
your
hasn't.
brain
It
has
hasn't been
been
broken. I actually
destroyed
care
because
about the
people
country
bullied you
and
on
want to bring
Twitter.
people together.
If
You
then
do the
you should tell
opposite.
Donald
You
Trump to tell
represent the
people
worst
to
of us,
be
Destiny.
Yeah, folks, at the end there, Anna Kasparian is 100% right. Destiny absolutely represents the worst part of the Democratic Party. Granted, there's more centrists, like Anna Kasparian, but yeah, the hard left, the woke left, the real crazy nut jobs like Destiny, Hassan Piker, others, these people these are the ones actually living in the delusional world, and yet they project that delusion onto everyone else. You're going to tell me, a man, at your stature, age, everything, you can't make your own decisions. Instead, you're going to blame it all on Donald Trump. Well, I won't do anything until he does something. Like that's like a slave mentality, isn't it? I mean, that's not an independent thought. If you're going to stand there and tell me, I'm not going to make a move, I'm not going to have any agency, I'm not going to have any independent thought because it's all Donald Trump's fault because he won't do it for me. I mean, how is that not a willing slave mentality, which more or less is what? The woke ideology. I mean, they're willingly just giving themselves up to this insane cause, and it's just destroying all these people. They're losing their jobs, they're losing their careers, and for what? To push the lie, to push the narrative, to push the hate, to push the rhetoric, and yet none of them want to hold themselves accountable. Like, these people are literally a threat. They are an actual danger to the rest of America because they see the rest of America as literally a threat to them, when we're the ones actually just trying to hold this entire ship together and keep these idiots from burning the whole thing down. But folks, thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Destiny's fall and whether or not you think this is long overdue. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.